Hey guys, how's it going? It is your boy Romar back with another episode of Vancouver Canucks franchise mode. And we are in year 2 and our team is in the gutter. 25, 29, and 7. It looks like we are not going to repeat the miracles what happened last season, making the playoffs with 52 wins. We had 40 wins at this time of the season last year. This year we only have 25, and I think changes need to be made. We are committing to a tank this season to try to get the best pick we can possible, and to do that we're going to have to move on from some key players here, which we're going to be moving on from Kane, Hedl, Novak, and Garland. So essentially this team's identity is just going to get completely blown up. So first order of business, I have found some players that I would like to go trade for. So this is our player in Nikishin. I can take him off, but he actually grew to an 85, which is good. We gambled on him growing a little bit more. He was already 83 overall, so him going to 85 is huge for us. He's gonna be part of our team for a very long time, I feel. But there are a few guys here, specifically these three at the bottom. Korchinski. He's not having the best season with Blackhawks, but he does have some X factors already. He's a low elite, so he has potential of growing. This Domain guy, he's playing in the minors right now. And then Yurov, he's not having the best season, only has 1 goal and 8 assists. So we're just gonna go one by one, see what I can get for these guys. So first order of business, we're gonna knock on Chicago's door regarding Korchinski. They are not a very good team. So what I was thinking with them is I offer them Philip Hedl. I offer them, what's it called? Or who is it? Philip Hedl, and then I'll be willing to give them a second. For Korchinski, no way, this is good. Sorry, no, not my second. For Korchinski, I was thinking 2 seconds, we get our second back. Or what we can do is we can try to get the their first round pick next year. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. There's no way we get their first this year. The value is way too high. But we'll swap it for our second next year. We give up Hedl. They give us Korchinski and a first. We'll see if that goes through. If not, I'll see what I can add to the deal. I have a feeling this won't go through just because they don't want to give up any of these assets. But it's worth a try, right? So Philip Hedl, a second for Korchinski, and a first. Will it go through? No. Okay. No, so we'll try for this green guy. Alright, will this go through? Trade accepted. They'd consider taking Philip Hedl, so we're close. We sent them more than one player who fills the same need. Okay, so maybe instead of Novak, we give them Connor Garland. Maybe this goes through. No? Okay. Anyone with elite or high elite potential that I can potentially go after, or a medium, like this guy, Boivert, a two-way forward. So this guy could have potential. We'll throw him in the trade. So Kaczynski, Boivert, we're gonna have to give them somebody else. You know, Connor Bedard, you know, he's got 1 more year on his contract. He wants to be competitive. We're giving them some players that they can lock up for this year and next year, and hopefully they can do well. I want to acquire 1 more kind of like roster player back. We'll take Colton. We'll take Colton Dock. Why not? You can play in the bottom 6 this year. We're gonna have to throw another player in. Archdeep Baines, you can go the other way. Alright, here we go. That's trade accepted. Okay, so Hedl and Garland gone. We picked up some prospects there. Boivert, we got a younger player there. We're gonna send him down to the AHL. Don't want him playing just yet. We're gonna bring up Danila Klimovich. Alright, so next order of business, gotta get rid of Kane, gotta get rid of Novak, and then the team is looking good. Not really good, but I wanted to. Oh, we got Colton Dock still, so yeah, he'll go in. He'll take Kane's spot here on the second line. Power forward. Okay, so Kane and Novak. So these two I feel like are pieces that should go to a contender. If we look at Kane's list here, we got, what teams here do you think would be contending? The Oilers, maybe. Or no, not maybe, definitely. The Rangers, Golden Knights. How about the Maple Leafs? You got to keep salary cap in mind, though. Yeah, Maple Leafs have tons of salary. They're a good team. This looks like a team that would definitely benefit from a Novak and a Evander Kane double rental. So we'll put these two here. Kane, Novak. They don't want any of these players. That's a problem. What's their first? They don't have their first rounder this year. We're gonna go for young players again. Toronto, who you got? I don't think they really have anyone that I'm interested in, so we'll circle back. Columbus had a few that I was kind of into, but I don't know if Evander Kane is willing to go here. They're not a bad team, but again, we have to check Evander Kane's contract. No, he doesn't want to go here. But Tommy Novak, he can go here. There was a player that I was eyeing, this Dumais guy, or even Caden Lindstrom. He's a center left wing power forward. He was a high pick in real life, I believe, but in this game he's just not really anything special. If we can get these two for Novak, and then who would I throw in? I'd have to give someone like kind of importance, like I'll give them like Perron. Yeah, because like I'm getting two good prospects back. They're getting a rental. Maybe I can squeeze in a draft pick here. Here we go. Okay, so we got Lindstrom, we got Dumais for Novak and Perron. I don't know why Lindstrom's contract's for 4 years. Will that go through? Nope. We'll do it straight up. It will. So Novak is gone. We are blowing up this team. Oh my goodness, we got so many young talent coming in. I think we can, if we want, we can play Lindstrom on the third line. Like, he fits there. Lindstrom, Dumais, where would he fit? He could play on that third line as well. This, yeah, okay. Lindstrom, no, it doesn't work on the second. Throw Lowry on the second. There you go. We got some chemistry going. So we're not fully. This might even be better. All right. What else? What's the last order of business? We gotta get rid of Evander Kane. Let's see here. Ottawa. Do you want to go to Ottawa? I think it said he did. Yeah. So he's fine with going to Ottawa. They're in a good spot right now. With Kane, I'm fine with just getting like a second back. But if there's any prospects here that I'm really interested in. Like, should we get Nemec's brother? Adam Nemec? Is this his brother? Fuck it. Why not? We'll get Nemec's brother. So Vander Kane for Adam Nemec. Will it go through? No, it's rejected. Okay, I don't want to give up any picks. So that really work. Maybe like a second this year. Kane for a second and maybe like a 5th rounder. Will that go through? Yeah. Okay, so we got everything done. Now the question is, do I keep Thatcher Demko? You know, he's already 31. I think I'm gonna keep him. If there's gonna be one thing that keeps us strong in our simulation, it's gonna be our goaltending. But our forward core is not good. Our defense is not bad as well, but what's it called? I don't want to get rid of Nikishin. Roenick, we can look, but I want to keep him beyond this season. Pedersen, we already tried to get him to waive his clause. Nothing was happening there. But yeah, I'm just gonna go do the lines really quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so I got all the lines done. Your TANKCOUVER Canucks are ready for the end of the season here. First line's the same. Then you got Colton Dach with Adam Lowry and Lekaramaki, Lindstrom with Ratsu and Dumais, Koivunen with Kunin and O'Connor. There's our defense. Nothing really changed there. I got a few injured guys. We got Krasinski and Nemec injured. Power play. First line's the same. Second unit's looking like this, getting the young guns out there. Same with this one. Penalty kill, I shuffled a few guys around. We got Lindstrom and Ratu on there now, and yeah, I think that was really the only big difference. And then obviously the AHL, we got our guys, our young guns playing: Potter, Boivert, Romani. Yeah, so So we traded the guys with like 1 year left of their contract, or like the guys we didn't really see a future with. Evander Kane, we're giving him a chance to win as well. And then same with Tommy Novak. So goodbye to those guys. Those are all the moves I'm looking to make right now. Look at we're gonna sim past the trade deadline. We're gonna see any other moves made around the league. So let's see if this actually translates to tank. Krasinski, we're gonna just continue. Are we gonna be, yeah, of course we beat the Florida Panthers. Why not? Why wouldn't we beat the Florida Panthers? I don't even remember all the trades I just did. Those were like 3 really quick trades. I kind of went a little bit too like psycho with the trading right there. I usually don't like doing that, but it's like we're just gonna have a little fun with it, you know. So we'll go down to the start, back to where we were. So we opened the deadline by dealing Hedl, Garland, and Baines for Kaczynski, Boivert, and Doc. You know, giving Chicago some pieces they can use next year, like Hedl and Garland. Hopefully they re-sign Hedl. They should have enough cap space too. Gives Bedard a few like veteran guys, and then we get Krasinski, who's struggling on defense. Boivert, which is a center prospect, and then Doc, who's going to be on our second line. Then we traded Tommy Novak and Perron for Dumais and Caden Lindstrom. That may have been a little bit of a fleece, not gonna lie. Lindstrom I probably shouldn't have traded for, but oh well, his value was low, so I went for it. And then Kane, we just got 2 picks out of that. Owen Tippett got moved to Calgary. Let's see here. Joe Ginla got moved to the New York Islanders. Any other big trades here? I don't think so. And then Chicago, look at that. Chicago flips Philip Hedl. Maybe it's like they found out he didn't want to re-sign and get some assets back. Rombeck, a second, and Hong from Nashville. So Philip Hedl is now in the Nashville Predators. We'll see. I want to check how they are in the standings. And then any other trades? Lawson Krause, nothing really. Okay, so let's see where the Nashville Predators stand. They are second, yeah, so Hedl will have a chance to win there. We kind of sent him out to die in Chicago, and I guess they're trying to tank. So, yeah, see what happens. We'll get Krasinski into the lineup. This is low-key kind of an upgrade for us. Pettersson would be sitting. Actually, I want Pettersson to play. We'll put Krasinski in for Mancini. We got a +3 down there, so that helps our defensive core. Oh my goodness, we might actually be a better team after this deadline, but at least we got some younger pieces, right? All right, well, let's keep on going here. We're simulating up to the end of the year. Oh my god, we're gonna make the playoffs now. Yo, we're gonna make the... Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, there you go. Back to reality. Come on, lose. We gotta tank. Nice. Okay, Minnesota. Okay, that would be a big loss. Of course we win. We're 10 points out of a playoff spot. I don't think we make it. Chicago is down at the gutter right now. Hedl was like, yeah, I'm not playing here, and they just traded him instantly, got even more assets for him. Yes, we lost to Chicago. I don't think we're gonna catch Chicago, but we are like I think we're 4th last. As long as we're in the bottom 5, I'm happy with our spot. Come on, boys, keep tanking. Another loss in overtime though, so we got a point. Dallas, come on, lose that one. Fuck. We beat Dallas. Nashville, they beat us. Minnesota, I think we beat them. Yep. Okay, so not a very good record. Could be better, could be worse. We need to go do really bad here in the last 4 games. Come on, yeah, there you go. Come on, lose. Nemec was out for the whole season, eh? That's too bad. And yeah, I want to make sure Lankinen is playing because he was not doing very good. Demko is kind of keeping us in there, winning us some games we probably shouldn't have won. Last game against LA. Let's do a quick simulation here. 1, period 2. Please, LA, come back. Please. Please. And of course we win. Alright, so we ended the season on a win. I'm gonna go through the whole playoffs. We'll see what pick we end up with, and then we'll end at the draft. Let's see where we ended in the standings. We'll look at all the stats. We'll simulate up to the playoffs first. Stats. Here we go. So Elias Pettersson went up to a 90 overall. He had 73 points on the season, so not bad for Petey. McKenna, 54 points. That could be enough for the Calder. I really hope it is. The Karamaki had a strong season. Besser didn't really have a good season. Captain Besser. Come on, I named you captain for a reason. You can't be doing that. Maybe I strip you next year. We'll see. Entire league. Some oh no, I want to check the rest of my roster here. So Nikishin did very well on that top pairing. Glad I traded for him early on in the season. Anyone else do anything special? How did Doc do once he joined us? Giving him second line ice time, 7 points to 21 games, not bad at all. Korchinski, he had 5 points to 21. Dumais only had 5 points. Lindstrom only had 4 points to 21 games. Nemec was out for like the whole year. Yeah, he's still injured. He only played 18 games for us. That is sad. And then goaltending, Demko kept us in there for a lot of the games, and then Lankinen didn't really play the best. So we'll check rookie skaters for the whole league. So it looks like McKenna did do enough to win the Calder. I really hope so. That would be a nice boost for his statistics and all that, making him potentially a high elite. Goaltenders, Mackenzie Blackwood, dominant season from him. We got Wool and Nedeljkovic behind him. On defense, Makar, Dahlin, Fox, Quinn Hughes, 75 points, but a minus 22. Oh, New Jersey might have not done the best there. And then we had Matthews winning the Art Ross. We got all these guys here. And then Maurice Richard, Matthews winning that as well. So a nice season for Austin Matthews. We'll check the team stats here. Sort by whole league. All right. How many points did we end with? So we are the 8th worst team in the NHL. So you know what? Maybe there's still a chance we can win the lottery there and get into the top 3. I feel like 8 is still enough to get a decent player in this draft. So I'm happy with the 8th spot if we can stay there. I don't want to go lower than 10. Like, there was no way we were going to catch the Blackhawks. They had 58 points. Like, that is atrocious. No way Connor Bedard stays, right? Like, there's actually no way. Let's see. Who had the most points, though? On the bright side, the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Nashville Predators, Colorado Avalanche, Pittsburgh Penguins. Yeah. Goals for. How many did we have? We at the bottom. Yeah, we were a bottom 5 team from goals for. Goals against. We're like a bit middle of the pack team, or more on the bottom half. We were allowing 3 goals a game. I think we fire our coach this year and try to find a better pitting coach for the roster once we make some moves. But yeah, we'll simulate up to the draft. So hypothetically, if we're picking 8, we'll see who the draft class, who would be available. So 6, 7. So it'd be the England guy, Banthal, who's a high top 6. That wouldn't be a bad player. Any elites here? I like this Jackson Jacobson guy. I might consider drafting him. Just from previous GMOs, similar style. Jonathan Taze, 1 year. But I want to focus on these guys. So England and then Aiden Bouchard. I want to pin to watch list here, and then I want to scout them. So we got a few franchise level guys here who I don't think they're going to be franchise, but their potential indicates that they will be high. So you guys are, we got a, oh no, I thought we had a medium elite there at 47. We probably got a hell of a lot of top 6s. Yep. Here we go. Nothing really late though. All right, so what is the playoff tree looking like? Playoff tree. So in the West, you got Nashville versus Winnipeg, Colorado versus Anaheim. Anaheim's already up 1-0. You got Seattle versus Edmonton, and Calgary versus St. Louis Blues. Calgary's up 1-0. Then on the other side, you got the Capitals in Columbus, Pittsburgh and Florida. I really hope Capitals and Pittsburgh could have another rematch. Then we got Ottawa Senators and the Tampa Bay Lightning, and then the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Red Wings. So we'll just sim. We'll go a month. Did our AHL make the playoffs? So we can follow the AHL playoffs if they did. Yep. All right. So it did. Nemec. We can just best lines now. All right. Here we go. We could what we could do is get like a bunch of our younger guys, send them to the AHL, have a good like little season there. So that would be Dumais, Lindstrom, Krasinski. I want to keep up. We'll send these two down. Max Sasson. We can go Lindstrom. Jump to an 80 overall, so that's good to see. Sasson here. Try to get the AHL to win a championship. We got a bunch of young talent on down here. And then what's it called? We'll check the progress reports as well. Not too concerned about the NHL. How about the AHL? Here we go. So yeah, we got our guys growing. Yep. Everything's looking great. Lindstrom, Dumais, Potter, Minio, Medvedev. Okay. We're all looking good. We'll follow the AHL squad's playoff run. Then we will see what pick we get, and then we'll end it at the draft. It's Calgary. 4-3 loss. Or not, that's not Calgary. That's I don't even know what team that is. Looks like the Calgary Flames logo. Can we win here and carry on? Yes, we do. Come on. Come on, Abbotsford. 1-1. And we get past the Colorado Eagles. We're up against the Chicago Bears. Romani is out for the rest of the playoffs, which sucks. Come on, can we get past them? Can we make it to the finals? Can the Abbotsford Canucks Young Guns do it? We sweep the Chicago Wolves. We are in the finals here. The Calder Cup finals against Springfield Thunderbirds. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we gotta get swept. Oh, we come back. Oh my god, game 7. Game 7. We will slow sim this. Come on. Here we go. First period. Second period. Oh my god, it's coming down to the third. Slow sim now. Oh my goodness. Hole with a big goal until Apilo Wagner. It's not looking good. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna simulate. That's sad. We make it all the way to game 7 of the Calder Cup final and then just get destroyed. At least it's not the Stanley Cup finals. Alright, so it's that time of year, draft season. Time to see where the heck we land. Okay, so right now I'm putting this really big picture of Landon DuPont on the screen. You know, it's the Landon DuPont sweepstakes. We're gonna sim up until it tells us our draft positions. I'm not gonna look at the screen. We'll see what happens here. I just gotta look to see what's it called, when it is actually doing the order. So here we go, the Landon DuPont sweepstakes. Let's see what happens. The New York Rangers have fired coach Mike Sullivan. Florida Panthers win the Stanley Cup, and then the Springfield Thunderbirds. Yeah, okay. So Gavin McKenna. Okay, let me get rid of this DuPont first. We're not gonna need that yet. So it looks like McKenna did win the Calder, so he gets a potential likelihood increase. +2 speed and a +3 poise attribute, so that is great for his wealth. He's just gonna be getting even better now. All right, the NHL draft lottery, the Landon DuPont sweepstakes. Let's see how it goes. All right, here we go. So 16, we got the Vegas Golden Knights. 15, the Philadelphia Flyers. 14, Boston. Still no new movement. 13, Montreal. 12, New York Islanders. Oh, we got some movement. So what does that mean? What's that? Whoever was 11th jumped up. Okay. Whoever was 11th jumped up. 9th to 10th. Holy shit. New York Rangers. Okay. So this could be us right here. Oh my god. Okay. So we're picking in the top 8. Come on. Ah. So yeah, we are picking 8th overall this season. We dropped from 7th to 8th, which means dropping to 6th to 7th is Utah, 5th to 6th New Jersey, 4th to 5th San Jose, 3 to 4th Los Angeles, 2 to 3 Carolina, and the big winners Chicago 1 to 2, and Buffalo from the 11th spot to the 1st. Wow, Buffalo. They already have Owen Power, Rasmus Dahlin. Now they got a chance to draft Landon DuPont. What a fucking joke. What a joke. So there is your draft lottery results. I'll go over the what's it called, the playoff tree and all the stats as well. So Nashville ended up making it to the finals on the West, and Florida beat them on the East. Florida is just way too good of a team. You got the whole tree there, how it all played out. We did not get to see Ovechkin versus Crosby one last time. Yeah, the Edmonton Oilers did not win the cup again. They would have been up against Florida again for another rematch, but it didn't end up coming to fruition. But yeah, we have the 8th overall pick going into this draft, which I want to see who's available here. So Bouchard is a medium elite. This guy's a high top 6. So we got a few options for high top 6s. Jacobson, we don't know yet if he's a medium. I've seen him be medium elite before, but he's dropped to 2 years now for NHL ETA. This Galchenyuk guy, he is NHL ready. He's a right winger, so yeah, lots of choices here. We can go with a high top 6 forward, a defenseman here we don't really know much about. I can't really scout this guy anymore. But yeah, so 8th round, what do we do? Or 8th overall, what do we do with this pick? Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Next video, we're gonna be hopping into the year 2 draft. Too bad that the tank for DuPont didn't work out, but we just gotta make do with what we got. We got the 8th overall pick. Let's see what happens. It's been your boy Romar, and I'll see you guys in the next one.